Hi, so this video is going to be on the tape that I have on my flat iron. A lot of people have been asking me about this tape. I've mentioned it before, actually, in a lot of my other videos, but I'm actually going to be showing you how I put it on the flat iron in this video. And really quick, before I get to that part, I'm just going to let you know what it's for. I want this video to be dedicated to this tape on my flat iron. The flat iron that I use is an H2 Pro 204LE, which you can see there, but it's by the exact same manufacturer as FHI, and this is the equivalent flat iron to an old FHI runway. Like, it's literally, like I just showed you, if you look right there, can you see it? It says runway in there. Anyways, it's technically a runway, so if you're looking for an equivalent, I would say, because this is discontinued, I would say go with an FHI runway or an Izunami. Izunami is quite similar. If you get an Izunami, you don't need the tape, because the flat iron incorporates the same kinds of features that this tape offers once you put it on your flat iron. But let's get to the tape. It's a Teflon based tape. This is called Magic Tape. I get it from BrazilianKeratin.com. It's about $20 to $22, and it lasts for about 7 months if you flat iron your hair regularly. If you don't flat iron regularly, it lasts longer. If you flat iron too much, it's not going to last as long. You are not supposed to take the tape off of your flat iron until you are ready to replace it, because you're not going to use your flat iron after taking this tape off. Like, if you put the tape on, be prepared to use the tape for the life of your flat iron. Just saying. So the tape, essentially what it does is it allows the flat iron to kind of glide down your hair. It prevents any dents or bumps. You know, if you flat iron your hair and you stop at a spot or the hair gets snagged and you get like a little dent or a ripple in your hair, the tape prevents that. It makes it easier for the hair to glide through. Like, it literally is just like, it glides through really, really easy with this. So it's really good if you like to curl your hair with a flat iron, because it just glides. It's textured so that if you do get a hair that's out of place or is snagged, it straightens it out. The texture on the tape straightens out the hairs as it goes through. So like I said, you won't get that dent in your hair. It also helps to evenly disperse the heat. So if you have a flat iron that's not, even if it is ceramic, but I was going to say not ceramic, any kind of flat iron really, you can get hot spots in your flat iron, especially if you're holding it closed, where certain parts of the plates will be hotter than others. So when you go down your hair, it's going to heat, it may heat unevenly, whereas sometimes you flat iron a section of your hair and you see that part of it's straight and part of it's not. And it also can, that hot spot can burn your hair as well. So what this does is it evenly disperses the heat across the plates, so that it's the same temperature all the way across when you're flat ironing your hair. So you're going to get an even straightness all the way down, and it's going to prevent you from burning your hair. So that essentially is what the tape does. It doesn't really do anything more than that, but I absolutely love it, and I will never flat iron without it again unless I'm using an Izunami. Even then, I may still put the tape on it. I love this. It's been a lifesaver for me. It makes flat ironing much faster and much easier because the hair does not get stuck. I mean, that's the number1 benefit that I see from it. Your hair does not get stuck in the place. It just keeps gliding down. So I think, honestly, I think that everybody should be using this tape. But hey, these are just the benefits of the tape and the reasons why I use it. So I will shut up now and show you guys how I actually put the tape on the flat iron.
So here's the packaging that the Magic Tape comes in. You get 2 strips or 2 sheets of tape per package. And these are just the benefits. There are a few more in addition to what I mentioned. And the main one is that it fits any flat iron, regardless of shape or width. These are what the strips look like before putting them on. And the instructions are basically clean your flat iron with alcohol. You need to heat it up for 30 seconds, unplug it, apply the tape. So I'm starting with the flat iron unplugged. I'm going to clean it with alcohol. and you just use a cloth, rub down the plates, and I also rub down the back of the flat iron because I use the whole strip of tape. So then I'm going to plug it in and turn on my flat iron, and this is to let it heat up for 30 seconds. So after it's heated up for 30 seconds, I'm going to unplug it and turn it off. Make sure it is unplugged and off, okay? So I'm going to peel the backing off of one of the sheets of tape. Now this is my method for doing it. So you're going to take the sticky side of the tape, and I take the edge of the tape and line it up with the side of the plate. And once you lay it on there, you take a cloth and rub out any bubbles. You want to make sure that it's really smooth on the plate. Once you do that, just wrap it around the rest of the way. Now you could have cut the tape in half and just use half of the tape to wrap around. I use the entire sheet of tape just because I feel it holds better. I don't want it to unwrap while I'm using it. So wrapping it around twice for me makes me feel more secure. So I just wrap it around again, and the next time I lay that tape across the plate, I make sure I smooth it out again. And once I get it all the way on there, I take my cloth and I smooth it out all the way around the iron. And another thing that I do that I didn't show in this video is I actually trim the tape around the top and bottom. And what you do, peel the backing off the second sheet, and we're going to do it for the other plate because you need to apply it to the top and bottom. So I'm applying it, I line that edge up at the edge of the plate and smooth out any bubbles on the plate, make sure it's nice and smooth. And then I continue to smoothly wrap the tape around again. And once I go over that plate again, I'm going to smooth it out again over the plate. That's very, very important. So I'm just going to smooth it all the way out again and then trim the excess tape around the top and bottom of the plate. And once it's all done, this isn't in the instructions, but what I like to do, I go over and smooth it again, and then I plug the flat iron in again and heat it up and close the plates to try to kind of seal it a bit. So essentially that's it. These are a few pictures of what the plates look like with the tape on it before I actually trim the excess over the top and bottom. But as you can see, in between where the plates are, there's a little excess tape, and that is what I trimmed with some scissors. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this video was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.